What's good with y'all, man? It's CTAZ, and today I'm gonna be giving y'all a tutorial on how to run my favorite freelance in NBA 2K23 PlayNow Online this year. This freelance consists of a lot of off-ball screens that leads to wide open threes, and also a lot of off-ball screens that lead to a lot of backdoor cuts. So it's either a two-pointer, an easy lay, or a wide open three, and I love it, man. It's unorthodox. Not a lot of opponents I feel like will be ready to guard it or used to it at least. But before we get any further into this tutorial, all I ask is you drop a like, smash that subscribe button, as we have PlayNow content coming crazy for y'all this year. And without further ado, y'all, let's get right into it.
Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Hold on.
All right, y'all, so the team that we're going to be running this tutorial through is the Sacramento Kings. To get this freelance to really optimize itself and work really well, you're going to have a lot of shooters. So try to run a lineup that has shooters all surrounding a dude that could just paint mash or post up, and you'll see why shortly you need those type of players. So the setup right before the game, all you gotta want to do is quickly pause the game, scroll down to offensive settings and game plan or whatever it is, go to the first freelance. All you need to do is change one freelance. Change your first one. You're gonna scroll down till you see Warriors. This is the one right here, man. That Warriors. Once you see it say Warriors, you equipped it. That's all you need in terms of setting this up. All right, so off rip, man. First off, you don't even need to set it up, because whatever freelance you have equipped under the first freelance in the game plan settings, it's gonna automatically apply in the game. So you don't even need to worry about changing it or applying it in the game. You can if you want to, but if you check for yourself, hit the D-pad right button and press R1 and you press A, you'll see it's already equipped to that first freelance, and you want to set that first one, like I said, to the Warriors one. So this possession right here, my opponent misses the shot or gets a turnover. There we go. We get a turnover. In transition, I typically like to run pick and roll with this, and the pick and roll spacing is nice for this as well. It's just like the Hawks 2018 that I ran last year. They space all the way out to the three-point line. So right here, if you bring it up the right side of the court, like what I did with the ball right here with Fox, they're gonna set a double screen to the left side to the guy in the corner, and that's usually your 2 or 3 guard. And right here, if they switch it, you can just drive right away and paint mash, or if they switch it, you can pass it to your big that's a masher like Giannis or Sabonis. Right here, I drove. Now we're just playing freestyle. We're just driving and kicking, finding the open man. I meant to pass it to Harrison Barnes right here, but I hit the wrong icon. I fixed it, swung it over, or skipped it over. Bam, a wide open 3, y'all. So if you go back again, it can be a double screen if you bring the ball up to the right side or even left side of the court. It's either gonna be a double or a single screen away, and then you just play off of it. Drive, kick, you can pick and roll. Obviously, like I said earlier, I made the wrong read. I made the wrong pass. I meant to pass to Harrison Barnes right away on that kick. All right, so here's another possession, man. He's gonna miss the shot. We're gonna get the board. We're going the other way on the transition break. I could have shot that layup and just mashed, but for the purpose of this video, I didn't force a lot of shots. I was really playing slow. Obviously, right there too was another shot with Kevin Huerter I could have shot. But look at the floor spacing, y'all. I love this floor spacing. Look, wide open 3 again. It's just like the Hawks freelance. So if you want a 5-out freelance, this still gives you that same spacing. Here's another shot I could have shot, but we're gonna just show you all the different options. You pass this to the corner, he's gonna screen away to the middle, the wing guy right here. And then you have 2 options. You can either hit, you just got to read the defense. If he switches or not, whoever's open, pass it to the wide open guy. I skipped it. I didn't like what I saw. And right here, here's the 5-out. You still have 5-out. You don't even have to call 5-out. This freelance gets you into that spacing, which I like about this. And they're not just standing there like the Hawks 2018 freelance. They set screens and move. And right here, boom, down screen. Don't even need to call it. This is a freelance, so it's free flowing. It's gonna be continuous. And bam, we're off to a good start. 6-0 run already. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys what happens in this freelance off of a made basket. Say your opponent scores now. I showed y'all 2 examples of what happens when your opponent misses shots and you're on the transition break. This is what's gonna happen if you bring the ball down the middle. On the left side, as you guys see, we have that post at the block. And on the right side, we have our 5 right now going to set a down screen for one of our wings, which is Malik Monk right now. So right here, I'm just reading it. Looks like he got ran into the screen. I could have shot that. I'm driving and I'm kicking. Bam. I should have hit this shot, but that's a great shot. You know, especially if you have a guy that could shoot mid-range shots like a post player, or even a 4 guy that could, you know, shoot those middies basically. All right, here's another example off the transition break. I brought the ball up to the right side of the court. They set the double screens. I drive it. Nothing happens. I kick out. Now we're just back into our freelance, right? So I swing it around. Boom. Now this is what happens when you get it to the post. They're gonna set some split screens at the elbows right here. You see Fox setting a screen for Huerter. Bam, wide open 3 ball. I missed it. We still get the board. I'm gonna show y'all another read. Here it is again. Bam. If they're out of position, they're just gonna disregard the screen and they're gonna cut. So as you guys see Fox right here, Cole Anthony's way out of the picture. There's no way he's gonna be able to defend this. So they just cut automatically, which is another beautiful thing about this freelance. They know when to cut and when not to cut. Damn, easy 2 points, you guys. Here's another transition possession right here. I bring the ball down the middle this time off of my opponent's missed shot. And right now they're in the 5 out, so if I wanted to, I could just blow by, you know, speed boost, use 3 of my speed boost with Fox, especially a player like that could just drive by. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to show you all that. That's really self-explanatory. As you guys see on the left side, Sabonis is setting his down screen. Bam, that's a wide open shot. I could have shot that. You also have Sabonis right there with the switch. And most of the time the defense switches it because they set a good screen. This year's screens are OD. I love the screens. They actually work. And right here, if we're in that block spot, they're going to run their split screen up top. Bam, wide open 3 again. Y'all see how many opportunities you get at wide open 3s? I smoked it, obviously, as y'all can see. And you could also be cheesy right here and just mash. Like, if you have a guy like Giannis and you like to just, you know, paint mash and just post up, this is what's gonna happen. If they double team you, you kick out for a wide open 3. I'll go back a couple seconds right here. Bam, they're gonna run their split action, but because they're doubling, they stayed. You just kick it out to the wide open shooter and hit that. Here we go again. We're on a transition break off of his missed shot. And this time we're gonna run more through this. We're actually gonna run on the same side. So we're gonna run through the down screen option. So right here, Sabonis sets a down screen for Kevin Huerter. We come off of it. I could have shot it. Instead, I drive. I kick. They switch. I try to paint mash, but it looks like Franz Wagner's holding his own. But because we're in that spot, that sweet spot on the post, they're gonna run their split screen off the ball. And it's so hard to defend this because if you're a guy like using a guy like Giannis down there, like here, and it's just a one-on-one coverage, he can't help. Because if he helps, right here, this is gonna happen. 3 ball all day. That's the beauty of this freelance that I love. They don't just stand there, so it's not easy to double team because they're constantly moving off of the ball. All right, so right here, we're starting off the second quarter. And keep in mind, you guys, I literally slowed the game down just to run this freelance every time. On a fast break, I would suggest using the pick and roll because they get into the freelance slow on a transition break, whereas on a made basket, for some reason, they get into it a lot faster. So on a transition break, I like to run pick and roll. In the half court setting, I like to run this freelance if I want to slow down and get a good shot. So right here, we're in the half court setting right now. I dribble up the right side. I get it right away to my post for the split action. And if, like I said earlier in the last example, if you have a guy like Giannis or someone that's just unguardable down low in the post that can't be stopped, look at him. He's trying to double team off of Kevin Huerter. And this is why I said it's very important that you have shooters surrounding that guy that can just paint mash or post up. Because look, bam, wide open 3. Yes, he's gonna pay for that every single time. All right, and right here we're gonna get a turnover. Fox gets the steal. We're going the other way. I wanted to show you guys this example, especially because, like I said in the very beginning, you don't need your point guard to initiate this freelance every single time. You can have anyone on the court initiate it, which is what I love. So right here, as you guys can see on the right side of your screen, they're already, because we dribbled up the left side of the court with Malik Monk, they're gonna go set those double screens away for Fox now. But I decided to go to the post to show you guys, just because we don't run that option, they're gonna read it right away and just go straight into the split action now. Boom, we get a 3 right here. If I wanted to shoot that, he jumps. I find the right pass right here. In a normal game, I would normally obviously go up, but I wanted to show you guys too that they're gonna run it back again. If you guys look towards the bottom left of your screen, they're running more split screen actions. But I got stuck in a weird position, so I got 3 in the key. But I'm just trying to show y'all this is a continuous freelance that never stops. All right, so now my opponent scored. I'm gonna show you guys again. You can initiate this freelance with any player you want. I give the ball to Monk. Now it's getting set. They're setting their double screens, but instead of giving it in that direction, actually I do give it in that direction to Kevin Huerter. I'm playing off of it now. I'm just playing basketball. I'm reading. They switch it, so I'm gonna try to mash right here, and he, look at that. I'm telling you, it's a 5 out spacing. Right here to Malik Monk, bam, look at that. 3 dudes in the paint. All my guys surrounding my paint masher and Sabonis for a 3 ball, and he has to call a timeout. All right, y'all, so right here, we're gonna get a steal or a bump steal. Obviously in a real game, I would run and try to score right away, but I'm gonna show you guys the different reads. So right here, we get into our split action in the post. And right now, it looks like Harrison Barnes is gonna disregard the screen, and he's going to cut. And in a normal instance, if they're not double teaming, Harrison Barnes would be wide open, and this would be an easy match. But because I saw the double team coming, and I see that Kevin Huerter is wide open, we skip it over to him for an easy 3 ball, y'all. So let's play that back in real time. Right here, dribble up the right side of the court. Instead of going for the double screens, I throw it straight to the post. He double teams Sabonis. We skip it over to Kevin Huerter for a wide open 3. All right, so in this example, I wanted to show you guys the spacing in the pick and roll. As you guys see right here, I like this spacing. It's just like the Hawks. Here, the only thing that's different about the Hawks in this one is they move, you guys. So I definitely suggest running this freelance because look, I call a screen, we get the screen where we want on the wing. Bam, my guys are spaced out and easy, y'all. It's just so many endless options. You can run pick and roll. You can run all those off-ball screens, reads that I was showing you guys. But let's keep this tutorial going. Here it is again. We're gonna bring the ball down the middle this time. So we have either our down screen or our split post action. So we hit towards the split side, the post action side. Three is not there. I could have maybe drove off of it. We swing it back. I'm gonna run it again. Like you guys can keep running this split screen action. And right here, Sabonis disregards the screen and goes back door. And this is like what I was talking about with easy layups, man. It's so easy to match this year, you guys. It's crazy. All right, here's another example. We're gonna go towards the split post. They double it. They look like, I'm telling y'all, this is just so many options. Like you're just playing basketball at that point. When your opponent, you know, tries to cheat us right here, the AI got stuck for some reason. Sabonis pump fakes. The guy from the weak side corner helps. Wide open three ball, which is easy work for Kevin Huerter. All right, so it's our ball, sideline out of bounds right here. And I'm gonna go towards the split post action side. So right here towards the post, right here, they don't, Fox slips the screen. He doesn't set that screen for Kevin Huerter. He goes to the rim. I love it when they do this because it throws off the defense. And it's, like I said, it's so easy to mash, you guys. Like, let's watch that back again from the start. So right here, I get it to Kevin Huerter on the wing. We get it to our post. They do their split screen, but he slips it. Wide open layup. It's so hard to guard, you guys, because it's not the same offense every time. I'm gonna show you guys another example. So, but instead of De'Aaron Fox bringing the ball up, it's Malik Monk. So Monk, so look right here. Look, I'm telling y'all, like it's so easy to score out of this freelance. You can literally, like what I did in this entire game, run this freelance. You can run this freelance the entire game, and your opponent is gonna mix him up because it's different reads every single time down the court depending on where you pass the ball. All right, so right here we got to stop. Kevin Huerter is bringing the ball up, and they're gonna get into the 5-out spacing, and I'm gonna go towards the side with the down screen because of the 5-out. There's no one posting up right now, so I go towards Malik Monk's side. They get stuck on each other. Like literally, the AI actually knows how to play basketball in this freelance, you guys. All right, so right here, I'm gonna just show y'all off of this missed shot from my opponent what a full possession of just moving the ball in this freelance would look like. So right here in transition, like I said earlier, I like to call pick and roll and just run quick offense on the transition break. Nothing really I saw that I liked in terms of, you know, open shots and reads. So now we're just moving the ball. So we get the down screen I see on the right side. I give it to Huerter. I give it to Sabonis for our split screen. They slip the screen, bam. Harrison Barnes, easy 2 points at the rim. Here my opponent shoots his shot. He misses it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna quit fairly soon. But look at the score. Like I literally slowed down the ball every single time just to run this. I could have scored so many other opportunities. The game could have been blown out of proportion. And right here, he fouls out of.
Stop it. Get some help.
And we get a quit, you guys. And I literally ran that play every single time down the court against that same guy. But all right then, y'all, that is gonna wrap up this tutorial. I hope y'all dig it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm gonna try my best to put y'all on all the sauce this year. Like I said, I'm gonna drop a lot of tutorials. But back to this one, to this Warriors Freelance, let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna get back to y'all as soon as I can. And don't forget to leave a like, smash that subscribe button as we're on the road to 3,000 subs. It's completely free and it'll make my day. And as always, I appreciate every single one of y'all, and much love.